Right. Straight back into it. Probably at the trade deadline, we're probably gonna look to trade. Probably gonna look to trade Michael Adams. Uh, unless he's injured, and we're probably gonna look around to shop around. Chris Mullen as well. Basically, don't really. We don't really need to keep Chris Mullen long time, especially if he's not willing to sign the extension. We'll try to sign the extension before the trade deadline, just to see like maybe he takes the pay cut now. But if he's gonna wanna keep requesting all that, it just ain't worth it. As the injury bug just loves to keep hitting us. Well, so trade deadline. Michael Adams is available. So contract extensions. Chris Mullen is not going to take a pay cut now. 22 a night. I mean, Hakeem's up to a 97. What is Hakeem? I mean, he's not even. He ain't even doing that much more. I don't understand why. Okay. Pretty confused, but yeah. Alright. So Michael Adams, I mean, he's if he takes this, I'll keep him. Alright. So we could keep him until he starts to downgrade. Mullen, I'm not gonna lie to you, Chris. Let's go see what's on the block and what we could potentially get for Chris Mullen. Reminder, if we re-sign him, we're going to be giving him about $540 per year. And like the way we look at it, do we really want to be paying Chris Mullen, who's 31, that much money? Because in reality, he's going to get worse. Like, if I could do it for 488, no. Could you do it for 5? No. Alright, hear me out. 515? No. Alright, so 525, 28 mil. See, that's my problem. He making more than he's making more than Hakeem. Making more than Reggie. I mean, Horace Grant's refusing to resign. Actually, you know what? Now that I just saw that, first off, we'll sign our guys back, of course, to their 1 years. But if he's not willing to resign, maybe we look to trading Horace Grant off, getting off $2 million, not re-signing him, while getting a piece back somewhere, maybe. Danny Ferry. I mean, he's averaging decent, but like, I don't know if that's the pickup there. You know, Raja would be pretty fun to have, at least around. I mean, he's basically the same amount of price. We're just getting a first round pick back. Could get Kevin Willis, who's arguably doing better. We could get LaFonso Ellis. Armin Gilliam's also here. I honestly, I like the idea of this. Like, maybe instead we get a top 5 protected with him. Could we do something like this? You want Bob Thornton, and you'll take Gary Grant, or you'll give me Gary Grant. I don't want to give up a first, though. What about just those? No, you still want the Atlanta. Alright, what if I ask for that, and I give you 2 seconds back? I feel like we should definitely get something else. Like, I feel like Horace Grant is already a better player, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, if can we get maybe a future first from you? They'd still want 96 Atlanta swap while offering me Gary Grant for Sam Vincent, who happens to be making a little bit more in 2 years, but basically the same price for better overall. I'm assuming Atlanta is about to be kind of bad, so I mean, maybe we don't switch off of anything. We just we gotta trade Horace, because if he's gonna walk, I mean, we're just losing out. Oh wait, he's on a team option. I don't think he can walk. I don't know. We'll let it run out, because we're letting this season go a little bit too long. We'll let him go. If we lose him in free agency, we lose him. If we can somehow re-sign him and then trade him, that's probably for the better. But I'm not going to be too pressed about that. In the long run of things, I mean, we're only 11 years into the simulation. So, yeah. Not going to worry about it too much. Team's still winning. The core's still together. We got the potential to draft better players anyways. Maybe we trade Michael Adams, or maybe we trade Chris Mullin for a top pick for like Kevin Garnett. You know, I mean, who knows? We got options. Carmelo, 3-time MVP. Jason Kidd, Grant Hill, 6-man. Keem back to deep. Boy, Anthony Peeler, most improved. Oliver Gordon over there. Shaq in Milwaukee, averaging some crazy stat lines, doing good things over there. Damn, they got swept in the first round. And the Kings with Charles Barkley. Wow, the 5-time champions. What are we? What did they win? We won 5 in a row, right? Nah, we won 4 in a row, and then we get swept in the first round. Interesting. Okay. All right, maybe it really is high time for some players to get moved around, because getting swept, yeah, that's rough. And we got new expansion teams, so yeah, we got a lot of teams going on. A lot of teams. Where's our pick at? We got 29. Ooh, Don Nelson is free. Casey Jones is free. Hey, just for jokes, is Lucas back? All right, just for the fun of it, Lucas is back. How did none of them want to sign with us? Is my team just trash? Alright, cool. I mean, sure, if they take Tyrone Hill, which they probably will. Yeah. Alright, so we got some options, and there's one guy who I know we're not gonna be able to trade yet. But I do think either Kevin Garnett here or maybe like a Kobe in the future. I'd much rather probably do this. Just get some seconds. We'll take, I guess, Fred Hoiberg. Why not? It's that last pick. We're not signing him, so it don't matter. Christian Laettner and Horace Grant are back on team options, of course. Richard Dumas is there. I do have bird rights over him. So let's offer him 147 over. And what does that leave us? It's 3 points, 3 shootings, 2 smalls, plus when we sign him back, and then 2 centers. We are in desperate need of a backup center. Okay, so we actually got Melvin Turpin and Eddie Lee, so Eddie Lee is worse. So we're going to sign these two. And we now finally have another better backup center to go behind Hakeem. And Hakeem. Bro, starting to peak or something. What's happening over here, bro? Peak end age is 34. He never even got the hit. It's 99. So I don't know. Speaking of, yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Very interesting. We're gonna go ahead and, of course, cut. We're probably gonna trade some players next offseason for sure, though. Considering we already know they don't work out. But I'll be back with y'all in a second. Alright, so straight back to it. And hey, look, real quick, I'm just saying, would it be crazy if we somehow end up with, like, Big Z and Kobe, maybe a Steve Nash and Kobe? You know what I'm saying? Is that out of the range of what this team may or may not be able to get? I feel like we kind of have some trade pieces, you know? I feel like we kind of do. I might be wrong, but I feel like we kind of do. I mean, under contract wise, Horace Grant definitely gonna have to get traded. But he's still refusing to re-sign like it matters. But Hakeem getting a little bit worse there. That's disheartening. But that's okay. It's perfectly okay. I'm just gonna try to see what Horace Grant can get us here in the long run of things without spending too much money. And it looks like that's always going to be the problem, is certain teams looks like they overpaid players a lot. Dennis Rodman still an 86, doing way better after he left my team. Honestly, would it be crazy to just like go for Dennis Rodman again and just bring him back and just lock up a power forward for longer? Honestly, let's get crazy. Let's bring Dennis Rodman back. Let's get crazy. Another thing I just realized is Coach Gameplay is probably, Coach Gameplay is probably messed up. And yeah, because when we're running standard playbook, that's not going to get us anything. Like, that's actually atrocious. Like, let's run a 94 Rockets playbook. Why not? Run play frequency, help defense. We'll put back to 35. Put back to patient offense because it was already on that. And I'm just a little goblin. All right. Well, we picked up Dennis Rodman back to the team. Hopefully that brings a little bit better rebounding and maybe some better defense played. As, of course, the injuries are hitting everyone like a truck. We love to see it. Honestly, we're just going to have simulate. Yeah, we're just going to turn that off. So we're going to be able to just simulate. that probably realistically was taking up so much more time than it needed to. Yeah, that definitely took up way more time than it needed to. So real quick, contract extension. Romay, yeah, you can come back. Ricky Ross, yeah, you can come back. Honestly, it's literally just as it goes. They've been on the team. Hopefully, they get to retire. Basically, uh, what is that? 99 to 0. So we're to the point in the sim where stats are already getting messed up. Are we serious? Like, anyways, what's Dennis Rodman been doing for us since coming back to the team? 8.8. I mean, is he not starting? Is that what it is? Is okay. I don't necessarily know how he's not starting, but I don't think we're gonna be making trades. 1 year is Christian Laettner. We're not gonna trade him. Wesley Persons is 1 year. That's because he's on a rookie contract or whatever. And we just got some lower overall guys, who I'm not too worried about. So yeah, let's go ahead and keep it moving here for sure. Look, all I know, we said the goal is 50 rings. We're at 4. We need more. Y'all know we need more. So let's hope we get more. I really do want to draft Kobe. I do think I also want to draft Steve Nash. I don't know. Realistically, like, of course, nobody would know those players are going to be the players. As Karl Malone wins a 4th MVP, going absolutely ham. Jesus, I ain't said the word ham in like years. That's that's crazy. I ain't said Mark. All right, Hakeem Defensive Player of the Year. I gotta edit that out. Like, Hakeem not even making All NBA teams anymore, dude. Like, yeah, Hakeem. I mean, I know he just won a Defensive Player of the Year because clearly he's still Hakeem Olajuwon. But oof, rough. Jordan. I mean, oh my God. What was Jordan doing? 30? Oh my. Oh, Jordan's been just quietly, I guess, chilling. We're against 6th Man of the Year, Mark Aguirre. Oh, they lost in the finals. No. Yeah, we're gonna have to change something drastic about the team. Oh man, Larry Bird retires. Kevin McHale retires on the Lakers. That's disgusting. That is really disgusting. When's the next? I said, yeah, we ain't gotta worry about us manually putting in any teams for a while. Players will wear the NBA team jerseys during NBA All-Star Weekend and then draft lottery. We're not in it, of course. Grizzlies won it. We do have pick number 19 from Atlanta. Maybe we should have traded that pick, I guess. Wow. So the real question is, where do I think Kobe and Steve Nash are going to get drafted? I don't think they should go in the top 5s. Okay, so I was wrong. I don't know why. I don't really know why they just took Steve Nash there. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That's kind of confusing to me. I mean, they clearly on paper need. Yeah, they clearly on paper do need a point guard. I mean, I'm willing to give y'all Michael Adams straight up for him. And then I'll give you 29 and 29. Okay. I think that's more than fair right now. Thought processes behind that real quick. Basically, that gives them their point guard. Uh, for now, I get Steve Nash, who may or may not end up being good in the future. It also just allows me to have a little bit more, freeness when it comes to drafting. And then Wesley Persons, I believe, Zydrunas went, Ray Allen went. We're gonna be trading for Kobe. I just don't know which team's going to get him, and that's the team I'm going to trade for. So the Brooklyn Nets or the New Jersey Nets at 11. They selected Kobe, so we're going to go ahead, go over to Kobe at a 75. We're going to offer them 19. Wesley Persons. Okay, he's under contract. I wasn't paying attention. So do we want to offer Richard Dumas? Yes, we do. We'll offer you. We'll give them an absolute haul. We'll lottery protect that. We'll give them that. We'll give them that. We gave them an absolute haul of seconds, an extra first, and Richard Dumas for a younger Kobe. This is going to be our way of kind of like young retooling while also still being able to keep a lot of our pieces. So, for Wesley Persons here, he's now going to be a small forward for us. So we do have 2 point guards on the contract. Steve Nash is going to be under Gary Payton. Hopefully that works out pretty good. Reggie and Kobe with, of course, Ricky Ross. We got Chris. We got Wally or Wesley. And we got Xavier. We got Christian, Dennis, and Bob Thornton. And then, of course, Hakeem, Melvin. And probably going to need another top-tier center. Don't got no money for them. Makes sense. Christian Laettner, I do got money for, though. Christian, will you please take that kind of pay cut there, buddy? And then, I will take an older Michael Cajun, Christian Laettner. Ooh, that is a bag. That is a bag he wants. Yeah, we're probably gonna try to trade him. I'm not gonna lie. Yikes, that is just a scary amount of money. I don't think Christian Laettner's worth that, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Who is paying Christian Laettner that much money? If you're paying Christian Laettner that much money, Christian Laettner better be averaging about 50 for you. It's just that simple. Like, he legit better be averaging about 50. This team is getting old. That's what it is. I mean, the team is getting old. We can't really sit here and rely on these old guys much longer. I think we let them ride a little bit too long, as Reggie averaged 26 last year. Guys, I think this is the season. We're going to be trading Chris Mullin. I think it makes sense. But who knows? I mean, hey, Tim Duncan's up next too, man. We got a lot of things going. We could trade, Reggie. We could trade Reggie for, Tim Duncan. We could trade Christian Laettner and Reggie Miller together. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Let's just get on. Alright, season just loaded in, so get a look real quick. Look, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Reggie Miller refuses to re-sign. What you mean, Reggie? Reggie, what you mean? Hakeem, do I want to lock you up for that much money, my boy? I don't think I do yet. Would it be crazy if I trade Reggie right now? and go try to go younger, and then let Kobe just get the reins. I don't know what we should do. Realistically, the team's old. It's not gonna win more. I feel like Reggie has a chance at giving us less because Mullen can play the two. So maybe we look for a depth kind of upgrade. Like here we can get Rick Smits and Juwan Howard. Wouldn't be too terrible. Definitely not too terrible. Mitch Richmond and Horace Grant back. I don't know why the Suns would give Horace Grant that kind of bag. Sure, I guess that's cool. So again, no really good trade. That's kind of what's getting us in this bag here is we're not finding many good trades. We're gonna actually, I think we take this right now, right? We let Chris Mullen run the 2, that Lift run the 3. That's 2 shooters. Kerry Kittles gets to come as a rookie. Put Kerry Kittles to 3 as well to replace the 3 of Wesley Parsons. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I have no idea what we should do. Like Reggie doesn't want to resign. I guess we wait and see how the team does. Yeah, the team's old, man. It's kind of sad to see, but the team is definitely up there in age now. It feels like we're back where we first ever started. Like, we're barely winning games, we're a barely winning team. And that's not a great feeling to have, as every other team still continues to improve. So, trade deadline, contract extension one more time. Gary Payton does want to re-sign. We'll offer him $570 right now. No one else. So we do got Reggie and then Wesley Parsons. Reggie Miller, 27. All right. I guess we shop around a little bit more. Real question is, I was ready to say, do we take a trade that makes us instantly better? Or try to take a trade that makes us instantly better? Or do we take a trade that kind of puts us in the position, like, that's too much money for Tom Gugliotta. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I mean, Sean Bradley, Stacey Augmon. You will have Kobe, but I think we just try to re-sign him and just go off with that, because really there's nothing else we can do. We're gonna have to rely on. I mean, we don't have a backup center, but we're gonna have to probably rely on this saves us some money technically. We'll do that, and we'll try to get the free agents. Pick up a free center right there. That's definitely could work. Yep. So We'll rock with this team one more time. Hopefully it works out in the end. Contract extension already signed now. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, this is gonna be a long video, dude. We're 13 years in, and I think we've been recording for like 2 hours. Michael Jordan wins his first MVP at the age of 34, shooting 35, 6, and 8. Okay. Stephon Marbury, Rookie of the Year. Sam Cassell, Sixth Man of the Year. Michael Jordan, Defensive Player of the Year. I'm sorry, 34. He's 34 years old. Alright. Look, I'll make the rules. Our team's the 6th seed. Jesus. Yeah, this team's I think it's cooked. The Dennis Rodman trade was the downfall of the team. Traded for Dennis Rodman back. As Shaq gets his first ring, I believe. Any one of my players retiring? No, but Alvin Robertson's retiring. That means, Ricky Ross, he's gone. He better get his jersey retired. Man, they're hating on Ricky. They're hating on Ricky. That's crazy. That's insane. They're hating on Ricky. They hated on my boy. They were preying on his downfall. Oh, we traded our pick. We had pick 26. We don't have it anymore. So, don't have Reggie under contract. Still have Chris Mullin. Still have Gary. Look, I'd much rather keep Dennis Rodman for his contract. Ben Wallace. This could be good. The younger Ben Wallace right there could be really good. So it would be either between the Bucks, which they just won the ring, so I wouldn't really feel comfortable doing that. I do like the idea of Ben Wallace, and it saves me the money, so we're definitely going to do that trade. And reselect. I don't even know. Just take Kelvin. Take Kelvin, and we won't sign him because it's Kelvin Cato. I'm not signing him. Fair game. Alright, so we still got our 3-point guards, technically. Hopefully Steve Nash does get better. We got Kobe. We're going to try to re-sign Reggie. We have our 3 small forwards still. We have 2 powers, 2 centers. So, Reggie Miller. That's a lot of money, bro. What's the difference here? Why is we'll do that. We're forwards now. AC Green is here. I'll take that. 2 years. And another shooting guard, I guess. Gerald Wilkins, my goat. Welcome back, please. We're not re-announcing the rights on Reggie Miller. What? How did he even... How? How? Reggie. Damn. Dude, Reggie Miller's gone. That's crazy. We're about to be in the complete Kobe era, bro. He 81. Hey, Nash went up to a 79, though. That's good. Mullen down to a 90. It's looking rough. It's looking real rough. With the power of editing, we're right back into the season. So look at that. Don't even worry about it. I'm not even that good at editing, bro. I just exist. So don't really know what to do here. Apparently Hakeem is trying to refuse a resign. That's crazy to me. Dennis Rodman also wants nothing to do with this. Chris Mullin, 34, make it 12 mil. I'm gonna trade you. I really don't want to trade someone that makes a lot of money. Maybe that's where I'm getting myself caught up. Maybe I'm just too worried about the money, which it's just giving me realistically worse players. Like if I do this, I downgrade quite a bit, but I also lose a lot of money, which I could re-sign for someone else. I could take a trade like this. I mean, Jim Jackson averaging pretty similar to Chris Mullin, quite a bit younger, a little bit more money, but also for one more year, so technically less. Honestly, we might take that. We honestly might take that. Dennis Rodman here. Clearly, you're not cut out to stay it much longer either. So, what can we get for Dennis Rodman here? Chicago Bulls plus top 3 protected. But 99 is not really a great draft, I'm not gonna lie. Atlanta, not really great. Tony Kukoc making too much money. Yeah, we're looking like we're gonna cook our team. Money is definitely gonna be an issue. We're actually gonna take Clarence Witherspoon and this first from the 76ers just to get rid of that contract from Rodman. And then Chris Mullin, why he still has his value, we are going to offer him up. We're gonna relook. I just dropped my card. So like we could get Sean Elliott. That's another trade with the 76ers. That's crazy. I'm telling you, I kind of like the idea of trading for I'm just trying to check here. I could put Larry Johnson to 3, but do we want to pay him? We also got a top 3 protected at 99. Get rid of Byron Houston. Try to pick up Bruce Bowen and Charles Oakley. I think this, in terms of age-wise, what we have fits. We're gonna trade off from Chris Mullin. Sadly, we kind of have to. Usually, when it gets like that, it gets a little bit rough. So, we got GP Kobe, second year Kobe, first year he was able to do this. So hopefully he steps up. Larry Johnson, Clarence Witherspoon, Hakeem Olajuwon, Steve Nash, Wesley Persons, Ben Wallace, Ronnie Monroe and John Barry. We used to be at the top, I promise. Guys, I promise we won rings at some point. We won rings at some point. Look at this. We won 4 in a row, man. We also went back once. We lost it 7. So I guess let's just sin. This team looks so bad. I can't believe we went from like an absolute dynasty with Reggie Miller, Chris Mullin, Hakeem holding it down, to Hakeem's now 34. Kobe Bryant and Steve Nash and Ben Wallace are about to be the future. The 96 trio is about to take over. Maybe somewhere down the line we get Ray Allen. And there's nothing we can do about trades because everyone's basically on 1-year contracts, which is going to be interesting to see. By the way, I think Hakeem also wants to do us. It's going to be very interesting. Oh no, okay, so Hakeem wants to say no. So Hakeem, you can take a pay cut, please. Thank you. Clarence Witherspoon doesn't want to re-sign. I don't blame him. Probably thought he was going to the goated team and just nah, bro. Just absolutely no. Oh my god, we've really fallen. What a simulation, I guess. Ah! Fuck it. Like, Shaquille O'Neal, Tim Duncan, Armin Gilliam. I mean, hey, Hakeem's still out here winning Defensive Player of the Year. Kobe Bryant. Ooh, the jump. Oh my god. Kobe is Froby. What can I say? Oh, went from 9, 1.5, 2 to 19, 4, 5. Future MVP right there. Future MVP. Remember that. Future MVP. Okay, Jordan is going. I don't know what, like. Grant Hill. Damn, man. I really should have. I just didn't want to give up Chris Mullin while we was winning rings yet, man. Hakeem still making a All-NBA team. It's pretty cool, actually. And yeah, we did not make the playoffs. No shocker there, as the Bucks win again. Any of the retirements, James Worthy is retiring. I saw that up there. Dennis Rodman's retiring. Xavier McDaniel. A lot of people are retiring. Sheesh. League meetings. Mid-level exception is getting added. And draft lottery. Where we're projected the 3rd pick, guys. We got the 5th. You know what? It could be worse. The GM just Trilly. Come on, man. We gotta get it going. Prospect scouting. Alright, so let's see. Realistically, we want Dirk Nowitzki. That's who we want. We want Dirk. Paul Pierce goes. Vince Carter goes. Rafe goes. Mike Bibby goes. And that's cool, because we get a Dirk Nowitzki. Thank you for being bad. And, shoot. Let's take my face creation Robert trailer. Sure. Let's also go, sure, we get Ty Lue as well. Don't mind if I do. I'm perfectly happy with that kind of draft. we're going to be accepting Ben Wallace. I don't know what we're doing, but yeah, we're accepting him. So we got 3 point guards, 1 shooting, 1 small, 1 power. We're going to trade you. Well, I said trade, but we're going to change you to power forward. So anyone I have bird rights over, Wesley Parsons and Clarence Witherspoon. Apparently, Wesley Parsons doesn't want to re-sign. Neither does him. And I'm assuming we're going to have no type of money to sign anyone. Yeah, we got no money. Interesting. Well, we're broke. If I don't renounce the rights, do I get the chance to keep them? So I can match Wesley. I think they're trying to make me like auto let him go, and I don't want to. I'm not. I keep hitting. I'm not letting him go. So, or unless he just signed a contract. Okay. So I'm just gonna go bite the ground. Kobe up to an 86. Steve Nash 85. Ben Wallace 80. We got Dirk too. Look, the team is coming back. Hakeem, I know you're sticking around. I need you to stick around a little bit longer as we transition into 1999. Just like that, we time traveled into 1999. Well, I guess 98 still, but hey. So 35-year-old Hakeem holding it down. We got Gary Payton, Kobe, Steve Nash. I think pretty soon we're about to be looking to trade Gary Payton probably Gary Payton before we have to really get rid of Steve Nash, because yeah, I would like to usually, say go after defense, but in this type of defense, doesn't really matter for us. Let's go ahead and keep simulating, because I think those 4 rings might be the only rings our team ever wins. I don't know. We might have to rely on a guy in the future. We might not win until Victor Wembanyama gets drafted. I don't know. Who knows? We're trying to realistically rebuild it. I don't want to load ourselves with a bunch of teams, so man, I love Dr. Pepper. And Kobe's on the come up. You gotta remember that. We have a chance to have a positive trio of Kobe, Nash, Ben Wallace. And I think that lineup just alone would be enough offense, enough passing for Steve Nash, enough scoring from Kobe, and enough defense from Ben Wallace. I think that's enough. I'm going to be really sad, though, if we somehow make the playoffs. Larry, I don't want to say he's not worth that, but like maybe if I can get you for that, yeah, okay. It's still pretty expensive for Larry Johnson. I'm not gonna lie, but we're probably gonna look to trade him very soon. Hakeem, we're not gonna worry about. He's still got 2 years left, so not worth really offering him a contract. Plus, he's getting to the age. I think I want to do right by him and let him stay on the team for sure. But I don't think I'm going to Chris Webber, MVP, rookie of the year. Vince Carter averaging 27 a game. Jeez. Brad Miller 6, man. I mean, Hakeem's a defensive player of the year again. I mean, wow, Mac Reynolds. Yo, Mac Reynolds. Uh, all right. That's fire. That's fire. I can't even be mad. Can't even be mad. Um, we did sadly make the playoffs as the 7th seed, and we somehow made it to the second round as well. And yeah, is that so? Second season, Tim Duncan, Nick Van Exel, Allen Iverson, and Michael Finley just won a chip already. Whew. Magic Johnson retires, Orlando Woolridge retires, the best six man in history. Tyrone Corbin, apparently on my team, retired. Gerald Wilkins retires down there. That's crazy. My goat, Gerald. Dominique gets his jersey retired for the Bucks, but not the Hawks. Interesting. Orlando Woolridge, lifelong Chicago Bull. Magic Johnson. Why is there a between 97 and 96 and then okay. I'm very confused. Very confused. 5 second baskets back. Draft lottery, yeah. Yeah, nothing really for us. Grizzlies just won the first overall pick after winning the championship. That's a bit of a problem. That's a bit of a problem. That's a very big problem, guys. Do we not have a small forward yet? Ooh. Honestly, hear me out. We trade for Andre Karolinko. Uh-huh. So 11 to the Pistons. I feel like that's going to be very easy to trade for. Then he went a number 11. So like Andre Karolinko for Larry Johnson. Does that get it done straight up? No. Let's give you pick 23, 14, and 10. No. I'm not gonna lie. Am I willing to give them more? I mean, yeah, look, that's fine. I still got to keep my pick. With that pick, I get to take. I mean, Andre Miller, but that pick I get to take Corey Maggette. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Again, we're accepting Ben Wallace. I don't know why we're trying to deny him. Alright, so what am I looking at for positions? I still have 3 point guards technically, that's fine. Definitely want Corey Maggette at the backup 2. Wesley Parsons can stay at the 3. Actually, no. Wesley Parsons can stay at the 2 now. That gives us Dirk, and then so we still need a backup Howard for certain, but who's in my forwards? Joe Smith, but I want Dirk to kind of start, to be honest. Like LaFonso. Could we get a LaFonso Ellis on a 2-year, 2.30 player option? ain't got no one on bird rights, right? Yeah. So we did get Alfonso Ellis, who is probably gonna play over Dirk, but I think that's fine for right now. Only bad part is our small forwards are two rookies, so that's gonna kind of put us back a little bit. But not much else we can really do about that. Kobe up to a 92, Steve Nash up to an 89, Ben Wallace up to an 86. Oh yeah, that's paying off. Dirk already up to an 82. Oh yeah, look, it started to pay off. Look, man, it started to pay off. It started to pay off. I cannot be any more mad. Let's get on to 2000. Next really good draft class is probably gonna be like 03 to 02 for Yao Ming. I don't know, maybe we take Yao Ming and let Ben Wallace be the power. Dirk at the small. Oh, I've got to change Kevin Garnett as well. So let me get back to y'all in a second. Alrighty, right back to it. I mean, do I think this team's gonna win anything right now? No. I think in about another year, it could have maybe the assets to continue and go further. I think after one more year of progression, hopefully Ben Wallace maybe gets to like a 90. Same with Steve Nash. Same with Kobe. Them three combined, I think still having Dirk hopefully at a high 80 will be pretty good too. They're 27 and 12. Kobe looks like he's having a good season. Gary Payton having a pretty good season. Steve Nash also having a great season. Hakeem is still holding it down for what it's worth. Ben Wallace definitely not putting the ball in the basket. That's for sure. Dirk, he's doing his thing. Alfonso is right there right now. Andre Karolinko's first year looking pretty good. Wesley Person's not too hot, but I think this team can do it. I really do. I think this team could get something going. Is there any good free agents or any free agents that I used to have? Yeah, I could sign back. Not going to actually. Let's check contract extensions. So Gary Payton still has 2 years and he will re-sign. Hakeem has 1 year left. Hakeem, I'm really not trying to pay you all that money, bro. Please take that cut. Thank you. At least he took that little bit of a cut. It's still pretty high, but at least he took some type of cut. But yeah, we're just gonna let this team rock out. And I'm gonna just start showing y'all when we type in the draft classes. I mean, I'm using my draft classes anyways. I just figured it'd be kind of easier to cut, maybe easier for editing. And this team happens to be winning a lot of games. I didn't really expect them to be winning right now, to be honest. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. 3 of them are getting better. Yeah. But I think 50 rings was a over-exaggeration. At least when we're talking about realistically. I think I was just hyping myself up as... See, I did change Kevin Garnett to power forward, by the way. As first season, he averages definitely some better stats and wins MVP. Lamar Odom, Rookie of the Year. Steve Francis, 6-man. Shaq, defensive player. Kurt Thomas, Brad Nelson, and Cameron Lee. I'm glad I got that one screenshot of just Trilly being the GM because we are the first seed? Really? Obi, 24 for the season. Okay. First seed, probably gonna lose still, but yeah, we got swept in a second. Hank Gathers gets the winning ring. We just got swept in the second round. What are we a first seed for? We're frauds. Someone call Adam Silver. Who is it? Is it Sloan? Or Stern. I said Sloan Stern. I think it's Stern at this point, but still, man. We got pick 17 and 30. I don't think that gets us something good. I don't think it. A few candidates. I wish 2K had that thing where wish you could choose to let players become whatchamacallit, head coaches, stuff like that. Like right there, Doc Rivers is, but he eventually actually does become a coach, so it makes sense for him to be able to. But I mean like other players. Like Larry Bird became a coach in real life. Why can't I hire Larry James? I see Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, bro. I'm sorry. Kareem is my head coach. Kareem is my head coach. Kareem is my head coach. I'm sorry. Oh, I thought that was Cedric Maxwell. Kareem is my head coach. Can I get ML Carr? Doc Rivers is my assistant GM. Kareem is my head coach. Do y'all not understand how elite that is? Hold on. See, this is what exactly I was talking about. They need to do this more, but they need to let players choose and more. Like, I want to be able to hire a bunch of ex-NBA players as coaching staff, as we do now have Dan Issel, Kareem, and Doc Rivers, which is pretty cool. I will say that's really cool. Wow. All right. So we're gonna re-sign all of them. We're gonna re-sign them. We're gonna re-sign them. We definitely don't need a small forward, I guess. So I mean, we don't need point guards either. Honestly, I think we just let draft go. We don't sign a single person, and yeah, we get LaFonso and Dirk back. That's for sure. I will offer the qualifying to each one of them. So, bang. Alright, so Kobe is a guaranteed. We'll pay him his money. We'll give him a little bit of a. Actually, Kobe. Trying to save a little bit of money on these guys, man. I'm trying to. Man. So Ben Wallace will match. Kobe and Nash decided to keep their contract. So, yeah. I guess we'll also try to bring back. Alright, so I think we brought back our guys. Alright, so we did bring back our guys. I just saw Ty Lue. Let's try to bring back Ty Lue then. I mean, he ain't even. You is not worth this, but we'll offer you that just because. Charles Petrovic we can afford. That's crazy. Alright, unironically. Hold on. Just because, like, I really just find that funny. Wouldn't even know who else to sign here really anymore. Um, let's go out our way. Try to get Sam Perkins, I guess. First ever stretch big. Sam Perkins said no. That's cool. Worked out even better. And then Luke Longley, nope. Clifford Rozier, sure. Cliff Robinson, okay, yeah, now we're done. All right, let's just get on to play progression. Kobe up to a 94, GP 91. Steve Nash, who's somehow got a spinal injury. Ooh, what happened? That's a little bit worrying, but Ben Wallace up to an 89. GP still here. Yikes! That Steve Nash spinal injury is a little bit disheartening. There. I think I've used that word once already. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all want a better way to look up my stuff, if you just look up accurate with any of the year up until like 2010, all of my stuff will pop up. So, yeah. Quick little easy way, you know. So Steve Nash, 1 to 2 weeks until he's back. He is up to a 91. I don't know, guys. What do we think? Do we re-sign? Would it be crazy to re-sign Gary Payton? I mean, he wants some cheddar. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He does want some cash. What if I give him? He really do want some cash. Do I want to give Gary Payton upwards of 10 million? 43 million for Gary Payton. It's the star point guard, technically, I think. Although right now I'm not gonna count it. Kareem. Yo, I forgot he's our coach. All right, bench utilization 45%, minus performance factor. That should matter a lot to Kareem, especially for someone who wants to win. Do 50-50 for that. How does he have just a regular Timberwolves playbook? I don't know. And we're gonna run the 98 playbook here. We're gonna run the you know what? We're gonna just keep everything exactly how he had it, except for play physical defense. We're gonna keep everything how Kareem had it. We're gonna let him run it. His system proficiency is balanced. I don't think they're gonna have a better one anyways. So yeah. The team is good on paper. Can they be good to win? That's the question. Y'all already know I'm about to take a Dr. Pepper break, so just deal with it. Wappy simple. Just deal with it. Fun fact, if Dr. Pepper, you ever looking for a sponsor, I'll do some crazy things for some Dr. Pepper. Alright? Don't quote me on that. But like, yeah. Dr. Pepper. Guys, our team's looking good again. We had some rough years. Won 4 rings. There's times where I've had teams that have won like 9 in a row. For some reason, our dynasty of Reggie Miller, Hakeem, and Chris Mullin could not last as long, which is a little bit sad. But throughout it, I mean, It gave us the ability to end up drafting Gary Payton. Played along with him for a while. Hakeem's still kicking somehow. Hakeem's the goat center. Wow, this team's actually winning. I really just, it's incredible to me. Allen Iverson, MVP, Rookie of the Year, Kenyon Martin, Sam Cassell, 6-man. It's like always a 76er. Kevin Garnett, Defensive Player, Most Improved, Manu, Mac Reynolds, 77 and 5 Grizzlies, dude. Oh, I mean, we gotta get ready to go through that. We're a second seed. That's even if we make it. We did. We lost. That Grizzlies team is crazy. Dude. The Grizzlies team is crazy. Drazen Petrovic retires after we gave him a 2-year contract. Or no, we gave him a 1+1. Chris Mullin retired. Wow. Karl Malone retired. He's definitely gonna have he's definitely gonna get his stuff retired. Michael Adams retired. Wow. Ron Harper retired. I didn't hear much from Ron Harper this season. Yeah, because he didn't do much. Yeah. Chris Mullin makes it to the Hall of Fame. Beautiful. Jersey retirements. Chris Mullin with the Bombers. Yes, sir. This is our first jersey retirement of the season. Oh yeah, man. And it was Chris Mullin. How fitting. How very, very, very fitting. Very fitting. Wow. I actually love that. CFO. See, can we get anyone that's real? This is literally just the list. Like, the list is actually just them. Like, the list was literally no one. That wouldn't even make sense to me. All these doctors are always trash, dude. How are all these people team doctors and they're that bad? I don't feel like they should be team doctors, but cool. Our second round pick was better than our first round pick. And barely better than our second round pick 30 picks after it. Yeah, okay. Yes, we're going to sign all of them back. No. Now, what do we have under contract? We have Steve Nash, Gary Payton, Ty Lue, Kobe Bryant, Wesley Persons. We got Karolinko, Corey. We got Dirk. We got Hakeem. We got Ben Wallace. So we have no one that's, yeah, we got no one over here. Fonzo Ellis was on our team twice. We could try to go back for Clarence Witherspoon. Maybe we go back for Fonzo Ellis. Just as a good piece. The third here can be Rick Fox. I won't be mad at a Rick Fox signing. And then center, and let's get a Bison Deli, RIP to you, up in here. Let's get a shooting guard signing. Let's get an old man Del Curry, why not? And then another power forward. Let's get Popeye Jones in here off of perfect. Alright. Player progression. Hakeem, he's getting old. Kobe up to a 96. Steve Nash looks like he peaked in 91, which kind of sucks, but yeah. And then Corby Getty up to an 82. Karolinko up to an 82. Ben Wallace is 89. Dirk's there. Hey, it's not looking too bad yet. Not looking too bad. We are gonna get ready to end this clip though, and transition to the next. So yeah. All right. So still same team. Kobe, hopefully you can do some more. Gary Payton's rocking. Honestly, let's get in with the vibes though. Let's go ahead and let's get in with the vibes. Old man GP. Pretty sure that's all we can really change. Actually, let's really get in. Let's really get into the vibes. Oh wait, we don't. Oh yeah, we don't have bald Kobe. There's only. That's right. Oh yeah, this game sucks. That's right. Man, that kind of hurts. I wanted to put all bald Kobe. Man, I wanted the prime Mamba. Oh man, that kind of sucks. But hopefully, this team is gonna be good enough to compete with the powerhouses of the Grizzlies with Tim Duncan, Allen Iverson, and like 4 others. Because that team is literally busted, and I don't understand how. I literally don't know what the Grizzlies did to end up where they are, but they definitely ended up where they are. I don't know, man. I kind of just simulate and watch, while also trying to, I guess, keep a good team. A little bit. I'm just gonna become a rapper. They're gonna call me MC Trilly. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm about to just start busting rhymes and shit. There's no question about it. Contract extensions. Oh yeah, let me go contract extend my players. Newsflash. There's not a single player I can contract extend. I'm gonna have to play dirt. I'm gonna have to pay. I mean, I feel like Hakeem's gonna retire. If he doesn't retire, I'll just sign him back anyways, but I feel like he's just gonna retire. So we're not gonna sign him back. I mean, he's 39. Hakeem, realistically, this is about to be your last season and chances of winning. Like, we need to make it count. If we could end somehow with Hakeem getting 2 or 5 rings, that'd be awesome. I'd love that for him. But there's no guarantee. Kevin Garnett, another MVP. Jason Richardson, Billy Owens, Kevin Garnett, Hedo, and Mac Reynolds. Kobe, All NBA second team. Pretty good. Yeah, that's basically it. We are the 5th seed. We're out the playoffs. Kevin Garnett. What did that? That just say 38. I don't even care for 8. That's at 38 and like 15 for the final. What? Alright, KG. You got it, man. Wow, what a studded Hall of Fame class. Stockton retires. Jordan retires. Ewing retires. Oakley retires. Bias. I mean, Mitch Richmond. Dino. Of course, not Hakeem. Because he wants to get paid. I mean, I don't really blame him, but he wants to get paid. Ah, man. And we have what pick? 24. That's alright, because next draft is the draft that really matters. I don't know if y'all notice, but it's the LeBron James draft, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and draft LeBron James. Now, where I'll play him at, I don't know. I'm not gonna go out my way to like trade everything for him. So like, if I could somehow maybe get a little bit better. Who's got picks around here? Like, who's the first pick? So realistically, a team that's gonna be bad: the Rockets, the Nuggets, and like the Jazz and stuff. So Rockets, Nuggets, or Jazz. Let's see if we can get any of those like future picks for them, but we're not giving the Grizzlies anything. That's just not happening. I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna take this Cavs first because I don't want to select in this draft. 2002 is not my suit. Not gonna lie. Ty Lue, we're not gonna bring you back. You're basically done. So Dirk, you're definitely gonna come back. I don't want to miss out on Dirk Nowitzki. That's for sure. Okay, and then Hakeem, are we serious? You're really gonna sign back for a year just to do that, man? Come on. Dirk is gonna accept an offer. Cool. So we gotta match Dirk. And Hakeem Olajuwon has gone to the San Antonio Spurs. That is the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. Why do I still have him on a cap hold, though? I think that's weird. Like, why do I still have him on a cap hold if that's okay? So let's see. Kobe's getting worse somehow. Ben Wallace is up. Karolinko's up a little bit more. But other than that, the team's not looking so good. Look, man, I'm telling y'all, I'm about to trade like Steve or Gary Payton and Corey Maggette and my future first for LeBron. I mean, it's getting rough. We're almost 20 years in. 20 years in and only 5 rings. I feel like we should be a better franchise. I mean, I know we won 5 in a row, but yeah, it still hurts. Oh, here's bald Kobe. They auto let him go. Okay, interesting. They auto let Kobe go bald. Word. I mean, on paper, this team's crazy. I mean, with Karolinko the starting 3, like, that is crazy. Alright, this team is still good. This team can win. Steve Nash, let's get you on a re-sign. Let's get you on a 2-year player option. Let's get you on a 11 mil. Oh, yes, sir. Look at Steve Nash being a GOAT. Other than that, everybody's basically either locked up for 1 more year, other than these two who should be bird right extended. It comes down to it. So, team, why we losing? Keem was not holding us together that much. I mean, that boy was 38. Like, it sucks. It looked like we were gonna have a rise, like a new come up of being good, and then It's like we got hit at the same time of just no. It also doesn't help that we're paying a lot of money to like 3 people. I don't know if I should like. How should we do this? Should we tactically downgrade so more variety, more quality players, and less stars? So like, do we focus all in on like 1 star or 2 stars? Say like a Kobe, LeBron, and Ben Wallace, because Ben Wallace would be just a defensive anchor, not really an offensive star. And then just around Kobe and LeBron, we have just straight playmaking and defense. Like, because we still need people that can hit shots. The team is good enough to win games. So it's like we're not going to be bad to, fight for picks. So we're going to have to trade for LeBron if we want LeBron. But I do think LeBron would be our kind of go-ahead ticket, if that makes sense. I mean, trading for LeBron is, well, trading for LeBron. Come on, man. Cook me up. The team's winning. The Grizzlies are probably our biggest rivals, or the scariest ones, I guess. Kevin Garnett. Maybe it's the Suns, because that boy Kevin Garnett's going crazy. But yeah, the Grizzlies are still up there. Kobe is now the All-NBA second team, 28 per game from the Mamba. Okay. Not bad, not bad. All defensive teams, we ain't got nobody. Ray Allen is up on the defensive team. Interesting, I guess. He's also averaging 29. Ray Allen is the Jordan of the Bulls for this year, or for this sim. Alright, can we get past round 2? No, we cannot. Okay. And Elton Brand, Hakeem just retired on the Spurs. That's so sad to see. Hakeem, man. Horace Grant retires. Tyrone Hill retires. Hakeem makes it to the Hall of Fame. Gets his jersey retired. That's our second jersey. Awesome. No new changes in terms of picks. Magic, Nuggets, and Spurs. Alright, let's go try to trade to the Magic. I'm prepared to give up a lot. So first things first. Actually, I'm not even going to try to give you that. So first things first. Oh boy. Oh, they're not under contract, and Steve Nash has a humerus fracture. Oh boy. I mean, do we get this done with Gary Payton? Wesley, I think they accept that straight up. Oh, no, they don't. Okay. My bad. I honestly, I thought that was a good ball off. We'll give y'all that. I'll give y'all that. And I mean, I'll give y'all this. Oh, okay. I mean, we gave up a lot. We traded Gary Payton, which maybe we end up regretting. Maybe. Just maybe we end up regretting. Instead of just trading Steve Nash, because Steve Nash seems to just keep getting injured. I don't know what to do there, but alright. We're going to be drafting LeBron James. Alright. And if you're wondering why is LeBron the shooting guard, is because technically his first season he played shooting guard. So, and it worked out just like I planned. Shooter Kyle Korver in that 30th round range. LeBron's an 86 coming in at the. Oh my God. I mean, hey, we could run LeBron at point guard. I have options. Or do we let. I think we just let Eric Karolinko end up being our 3. That starting lineup would be insane, so. Karolinko, let's definitely get back here. We'll offer you a contract heavy. Court McGetty, let's also offer you a contract. Alright, so we do get them. And yeah, we don't think we can really afford anyone else, but we can afford Eric Snow. We can afford Eric Snow. George Mirasan, we cannot. Flat option for you. If we can't get, I wish we could sign George Mirasan just because. We're just gonna let that rock, I think. Try to get them. Sharon Wright, Eric Snow, no. Referee Jones. Only what just popped? Man, I don't get paid enough for this. I'm not a Ghostbuster, no cap. Madonna. Yo, why are the Lakers stealing everyone I'm trying to sign? Like, what are they out here doing? Like, LA needs to bounce it. All right. That starting 5 realistically should be good enough to win a ring. We got a backup small as a 6-man. We got Court McGetty. We still got LaFonso Ellis back here. We still got Kyle Korver back here. I mean, I don't see how this team doesn't win. You know what I'm saying? We should be pulling in a ring this next season. Without question. I should be seeing a ring. Kobe, Steve Nash, Ben Wallace, the trio of 96, LeBron, Karolinko, Corey McGetty. I mean, the team is filled with pure talent. So, yeah, the NBA G League. Yeah, man. Who's getting minutes that should not be getting minutes? I would much rather play. I'm just saying, I would much rather play Kyle Korver than play Lee Nylon or Nylon, however you say his name. But it don't matter. We got our sim going. Oh, you know what? I'm tripping. You know why some players haven't decided to kind of update a little bit? I never loaded in my other versions of my settings, because like we're now technically in the Kobe era. In this era, we turn back off drafts, storylines, but in this era, you can see things are a little bit better adjusted for. except for threes, which I do got to turn back up. And I've noticed that they have to be this high in order for a lot of the times for them to actually shoot and make them. So hopefully that changed up in the settings, which we use the Kobe era basically up until around the Steph era. Technically, each settings are named, but they don't really matter as much. So, yeah, we're about to be 20 years into this simulation. The video's probably mad long. I don't even know. I've been sitting here for mad long. I might gotta put this into multiple parts. I don't even know. I really do not know. Like, alright, y'all are not getting Ben Wallace. I just don't understand where we think we're getting Ben Wallace at. Mr. Ben Wallace, who's averaging 2 points for me. Lore accurate Ben Wallace. I'm loving it. I mean, the team's winning. It's just, can they actually win where it matters? And I still got to check contract extensions afterwards, because we all know 2K likes messing everything up. Because, like, I can't wait to pay Kobe Bryant all this money. I mean, to be fair, it's Kobe. Let me stop. It's Kobe. It makes sense. It's Kobe. But Ben Wallace apparently is refusing to re-sign. That's not good. Ben Wallace is refusing to re-sign. And I don't know why. I actually have no clue why. I feel like we've been a consistently good team. I feel like he's been the starting center for quite a long time now. I mean, he was even starting over Hakeem. Kevin Garnett, another MVP. Chris Bosh, Rookie of the Year. What was LeBron doing? 16, 4, and 7 with 1 and 1. Not bad. Lucas. My young goat. He used to coach me, man. Kobe, All-NBA second team. Bosh, All-NBA third team. This rookie. Whew. Ben Wallace, all defensive team. We love to see it. 2.6, 1.2, 9.9. I mean, yeah, 3 points a game. You know what? Hell yeah. All right. That is so depressing. I mean, that's not even this team. That Grizzlies team is not fair. Rafa retires, I guess. That team is so not fair. Oh, yeah. Bobcats. I was like, why is there a team? Is there a way to get back to the? Is there a way to get back to my Kareem and stuff easier, or is it gonna like? I gotta find Kareem. Kareem, come back. I don't even remember who my head scout was, but I see Karl Malone here, and he should be able to scout some play. Wait. I don't know if I should have Karl Malone there, actually. I don't think I want Karl Malone scouting kids for me. All right, Carl. We're gonna we're gonna hope. All right, we're gonna hope no problems ever occur with you. Oh, I can't even trade. I can't even trade him. I don't know what to do. What a terrible pick. Like, what? I know we traded all of our picks. I know. Alrighty. Oh, they're really gonna let Ben Wallace walk for me, aren't they? That's so unfortunate. And I can't afford anyone. I don't want to renounce my rights, bro. I don't want to renounce my rights. Please, let me match him. I don't want to renounce rights. Alright. Alright, look. We're gonna have to rely. This is the team. This is the team. This is the team. This is the team, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We better rehaul the entire team. I'm about to look. At the end of the day, I think Kobe. I think LeBron. I think they fit. That's about it. I think they fit. Like, alright, so we haven't had to pay Steve Nash a crazy amount yet. Either did LeBron. I mean, yikes, 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 yikes. It's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. This is kind of stupid on my part, but it would be saving me some money, huh? I think that would be saving me a decent amount of money. Alright, so what is the plan here? Because this team clearly is not good enough. I think, does Dirk get better at center? Okay, Dirk actually gets better at center. Oh my God, we can't even. I'm gonna hope. I mean, this guy's technically better, but we can't afford him. Brian Cook. I mean, we get him on a better contract. Just sign him back. That's fine. All right, so, I mean, Steve Nash is 30. Could we get something good for him right now? And maybe, kind of reroute our money. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Alright, it's not looking like a lot of good trades. don't know what universe, but T-Mac apparently... We're not running storylines, by the way. I don't know how T-Mac is not doing very good, but he's not. Allen Houston and the 05 first. What if we... Look, I know this sounds kind of stupid. What if we actually do make that trade? Or Allen Houston in the 05 first. For this season, we play LeBron at point guard, Karolinko back at power. Allen Houston can be... Or no. Houston can be our small forward too. As Karolinko would still need to play power. So our team would be LeBron, Kobe, Houston, Karolinko, Dirk, Corey Maggette, Kyle Korver. And after that, absolutely no one. So we run a 7-man instead. So we tank for picks, I guess, or something. I don't even know. I don't think we're gonna be good. I don't know how we'll be good, where we'll be good. I mean, a core of Dirk, Kobe, and LeBron, I feel like it's really good. We're either missing a point guard and or a center. We're mainly missing probably a center because LeBron could definitely run the point. So Corey Maggette picking up a lot of money for real, but the only way he's worth trading right now is if we somehow got about 2 pieces back, which realistically none of these offers are giving me 2 pieces back. So I don't think it's actually worth it. Like, this is the closest thing that is giving me pieces back, and it's giving me pieces that I already have that I would need more of. So yeah, I think we let this team kind of take its course. It's probably gonna be I'm gonna have to do this video in multiple cities, man. It's crazy. I've been sitting in this chair for hours. I need to get up. Like, genuinely, it's been hours. It's kind of crazy. And our team's still losing. Granted, we're running a 7-man, but I think we're also running LeBron at point guard, which it's not bad, but he's not going to be playing to his best abilities for the game of 2K. So 10th seed. I think best scenario we somehow get Chris Paul, get a younger Chris Paul to pair with Kobe, LeBron. Really, contracts is what gets us. We can't turn off contracts. That's not realistic. We can only hope that each year the salary cap goes up and we can somehow afford better players. That's really all I can do. Yeah, auto do G League decisions. I'm not trying to see all that. Get out of here. I'm not a G Leaguer. I can't believe we only have 4 rings in 20 seasons. This is... I feel like I'm not in my best form of GMing. Dirk took a big pay cut, to be honest with you. Allen Houston isn't going to take that big of a pay cut. take that though. No. All right, Alan, you're not worth this money. Remember this. Like, we're gonna offer him that contract just so we have him. That way, in case we do want to trade him, because eventually we're probably gonna trade him. Right now, we're running the 7-man. It's not really working. Their stats are probably gonna get heavily boosted, but that's not really my problem, is it? No, my problem is winning rings, which we're not doing, which is my problem. Why we're not winning? I don't know. Literally, Tim Duncan is actually like, bro, Dwight Howard, Hornets, Felipe Lopez, Kevin Garnett, Darius Miles, Coach of the Year, Lawrence Frank. The Timberwolves are literally broken. We're out the Grizzlies. Like, they have 2 players in All NBA first, 1 in All NBA second. LeBron, 27 and 10 as our point guard. Second year, Dirk also made it. That's pretty cool, I guess. Yo, this Grizzlies team, man. Nick Van Exel, Allen Iverson, Tim Duncan, Elton Brand. I mean, Oscar Torres, who has an injury right now, so he's just down a little bit. We definitely missed playoffs, which that's for the best. And the Grizzlies win yet another ring. That is pretty. This is pretty sad. Draft lottery. Do we have a chance? We have 3 in terms of Cleveland, but I want to say that was protected, lottery protected somehow, and then we technically have a 1% chance, or we'd be at number 12. All I'm saying is, lottery gods, please, lottery gods, don't give me 12. Don't give me 13 or 14. Give me higher. Please, lottery gods. I mean, it's 05, so, like, realistically, it's kind of just going to be Chris Paul. I mean, I could draft Andrew Bogut. He wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't bad. This is where my pick is projected. I'm assuming I'm going to stay. So, yeah. I gotta hope our 3rd pick stays. We're not gonna watch this any longer. Let's see. We do get 4. So we got 4 alongside I think 12. So I ain't even worried about a team doctor. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So before I get in real quick, let's see. It's literally just gonna be basically Chris Paul. I mean, Andrew Bogut at center would be nice. Honestly, a Danny Granger would also be nice, but I think I need to just call up the Washington Wizards with the 1st overall pick. I give them 4, by Steve Nash exception, that, and Brian Cook. I wasn't trying to give up a lot, but alright. I wasn't trying to give up that much. Chill on me, bruh. I mean, that's a lot if you want that. Okay. Maybe I try to get. Oh, okay. Um. Wow. They're they they really. Oh, okay. No, they just didn't care about the trade exception. All right. And then let me see which team ends up taking Andrew Bogut, the Bobcats, who technically have Dwight Howard. Or no. No, that's the New Orleans Hornets with the Charlotte Bobcats just got them. So Andrew Bogut here. I'm not gonna lie. Does Corey Maggette get it done? And Steve Nash's thing. I want to try to keep 12. I do. I want to try to keep 12. I don't believe I have another player to offer except for Brian Cook. Or no, we traded Brian Cook. So yeah, I don't think I can get this trade to go through if I mean I probably could if I offer 12 and Corey Maggette. But I really don't think I don't think it changes that much. We end up with Channing Frye anyways, so it kind of worked out for us in the end. So we signed LeBron and Kyle Korver. Let's not offer you back. So LeBron, go back to small forward. Kyle Korver, go back to shooting guard. Corey Maggette or Dirk can go to look, actually I'm not lying. That's not as bad. So like right now, besides Corey Maggette and Kyle Korver being here, which we could just I'd rather do that. Alright, so we don't have money. We don't have any money, so that's not really good, but honestly, I blame it on the cap. Like, why do I not have money? I should definitely have money. I'm just saying. I didn't even have enough money for that point guard. That's so sad. Alright, we don't have enough money anymore, so player progression, this is where it's gonna really matter. So you can see Kobe, LeBron. I mean, we still got Dirk. We got Karolinko still. Corey Maggette. We got a point guard. We got a backup shooting guard in Kyle. We got a backup power. We technically have a backup center. We don't have a backup point guard, but there ain't much we can really do there. So I am going to cut this clip out just in case, and we will be back. Alright, so next season here, looking at the team, right, we got a few things, but I feel like Karolinko would be best at backup small. So maybe we look to trade Corey Maggette. We do still have Channing Frye as the backup power forward. Could play center for us. We still have Dirk as well. That could just be, our power forward if we could trade for a center. So I think we do look to trade Corey Maggette. We can either look to trade for maybe like a player and some picks, or maybe 2 players, depending. So okay, well, we have a older Sean Kemp here on the Lakers with an 08 first. We could pick up Jim Jackson's there. I don't want to trade Kyle Korver. We can give a second up and get Andrews Nikione and Bobby Simmons, Desmond Mason, and a second. All right, so this looks okay-ish. Michael Dickerson, shooting guard, but we could probably just flip him and keep the pick. Christian, okay, this is kind of funny. Christian Laettner on a 1-year with Orlando Magic top 3 protected. Actually, okay, I know that's gonna sound kind of bad, but let's take that. Let's put you there. Who's better at center? Channing Frye is not a bad center. We could put Dirk at the power. Keep you. So we'd have technically 2 point guards right now, 2 shooting guards for sure, 2 small forwards for sure, 2 power forwards for sure. And our center pool is a little bit lackluster. Yo, T-Mac is in free agency still? That's crazy. I don't got enough to sign him. Huh. Yes, I think we keep off with that real quick, and then, from here, we can't trade any of these guys, so can't really do nothing there. Kind of core of Kobe, LeBron, and Dirk with rookie Chris Paul, a backup Karolinko, backup Christian Laettner, backup Kyle Korver, starting center Channing Frye. Can this team actually win? I don't know. My only other option would be trade Karolinko. Maybe for... But Karolinko's been pretty good for me, so I would feel kind of bad trading him off just like that. For example, I could technically... I'd be getting less money back technically for more, but... Say Calderon, top 5 for the Bobcats protected. Jose Calderon. I don't know. I think we'll rock at this, I guess, and then let's hope they can do something. Let's turn off CPU trades. I thought I honestly been turning it off somehow. I think they got turned back on when I changed settings. So. I personally think a team with LeBron, Kobe, and Dirk Nowitzki could win a ring, but hey, what do I know about basketball? 2K clearly knows more than me. Trace McGrady's an 82 overall. They literally got post-injury Trace McGrady as prime Trace McGrady. Which is kind of crazy to think about. I think we're gonna have to do this in parts. I've been recording for a long time. A very long time. Yeah, I don't even know. My bad. I just had to zone out for a second because I'm currently like I'm receiving these emails from supposedly a person who's trying to get me as a partner. But honestly, I genuinely cannot tell if it's a scam email or if it's a legit thing. Like, everything kind of looks legit, but I'm still being like very cautious. So I just received another email from that and kind of was just like, all right, well, let me just look at this and read what this says. It's got a bunch of links in it. I don't think I want to click them, but hey, I mean, Tim Duncan, your other MVP, Rookie of the Year, Chris Paul, six-man Stromae, defensive player Kevin Garnett, Al Jefferson, Christian Lynch, one of our ex-coaches as well. And we traded for the Magic pick, and the Magic are good. I should really do more scouting. Kobe, 27 a game, All NBA first team. LeBron James, All NBA third team. And Chris Paul, All NBA third team. That's awesome. So good. Alright, so we're the 4th seed. And we're out the playoffs in the first round. Oh. Alright. At this point, how can they still, how are they still winning? Like, actually, how are just these 3 still winning? How are these 3 putting up that much? I mean, he didn't actually do crazy, I guess, but like, Elton Brand is averaging 30 a night. Elton Brand. Allen Iverson is out here averaging 30 plus. Like, what is that team? Gary Payton retired. Reggie Miller retired. Wow. Reggie Miller. Gary Payton got his jersey retired. That's awesome. Reggie Miller got his retired. That's also awesome. That is very awesome, actually. Wow. Hey, we got some jersey retirements, man. Wise. I don't even see myself. Oh yeah, I think I traded mine, right? Yeah, I think they got 26. He somehow ended up with Steve Novak. You know what? Yeah, bro. I'm fine with that. Steve Novak. All right. So we got Chris Paul. We still got Kobe. We still got Kyle Korver. Steve Novak. Okay, so apparently you're better there, so you're gonna play there. So we do got 2 of every position, but point guard. What can we afford? We afford like anyone like big. So no. We can afford, however, Jason Williams if we want. We can afford Brent Barry. We can afford Tyrone. We can afford Jawan. And we can afford Zach Best. I think we try to pick up Jason Williams as a backup. Way I'm thinking about it, having a guard that can run the floor still is gonna be better. So yeah, we're definitely gonna bring Jason Williams in. And then I guess we technically can't really afford anyone, so yeah. I don't think I was forgetting anyone. So LeBron 97, Kobe 95, Dirk still at 91, Chris Paul up to an 88, Karolinko's there, Jason Williams getting a little bit worse. Got Channing Frye, still got Korver. I mean, the bad part is the team is not necessarily bad, but like realistically, what's different from the Grizzlies team to say my team? I mean, they got three basically 22 point plus per game scores. I mean, I know two of them are averaging 30. It's also Tim Duncan, but like, yeah, we are going into 2007, right? I didn't look correctly. Yeah, going into yeah. But any good free agents? Nope. None that we could afford, anyways. So, we got Chris Paul, Kobe, LeBron, Dirk, Channing Frye. Then we got Karolinko, Jason Williams, Donald Foyle, Kyle Korver, and Tony Delk. Realistically, it could be worse. Now, I feel this team could actually win. I feel like this team is on par with the Chris Mullin, Reggie Miller, Hakeem Olajuwon team I had that won 4 rings. Now maybe I'm wrong, but like I feel like Kobe, Dirk, and LeBron should be better, and it's not. All right. Depending on what this record is at the end or of the trade deadline is going to depend on if someone's getting traded or not. If we do not have at least 6 more wins, more than losses, we're probably going to look to trade maybe Dirk, honestly. Maybe a Karolinko. Maybe we trade for overall pieces, but the problem is money. It always stops us. It's looking rough, man. Alright, yeah, we're gonna look to shop. Dirk's got a contract. Karolinko himself has a contract, so maybe we just trade Karolinko here. I mean, y'all are seeing what I'm looking at, right? Like, there's barely anything to trade for. Like, I don't even think it's actually possible to get anything good from trades. I mean, dude. I mean, this is technically less money way, but I mean, I don't think I want them though. Morris Peterson, Brendan Haywood, don't think I want them. Alright, realistically, who can we put on the block? Right, like, can we trade half of these people? Can we trade Tony Delk? Can we trade? Alright, so we can trade this Leslie Tate dude. We can trade Tony Delk. We can trade Langdon. Yep. Garcias. And Steve Novak, technically. So, Tony Delk, you can start getting shopped. We're going to be looking for either picks with some type of player in return, or like a cheaper contract and whatever. So right here we get an 11 first. Yeah, thank you. And what's even crazier is y'all seen the trade simulations or sliders and stuff. Y'all seen how hard it is to trade. They just offered me that on their own free will. I'm going to take that. Please tell me there's another team willing to offer. I don't know, but I could either make 700K in that, or I could take this Toronto Raptors pick and make less money there. So I'm going to take that too. Tate here. Let's go to Tate. Leslie Tate here. We could save some money from the Jazz. Could save some money from the Pistons. Is there anyone willing to give us just a pick for this? No. So he was making 435s. The Utah Jazz. We're gonna take Kostas Koufis. I said Kostas Koufis. Ryan or Ruben Garcis or Garcis. I honestly don't know how to pronounce his name fully. He looks like he might catch me some. Ooh, double seconds from the Rockets there. I'll definitely take that. I said Costa Koufis earlier, didn't I? Yeah, I meant him. So basically, what we're doing here is we're basically clean slating my team, so I know exactly who's on this team, and then what do I need. So we clearly can't really move him, unless could we move them together and get something else. So like we could get D Brown and that, but that's a lot of money back. I don't want to give up picks yet. This is saving us some money, so we'll make this trade straight up. Alright, so that's fine. So those trades straight up. We have some type of money freed up, but really, we got 2 point guards that I'm willing to run. We got 2 shooting guards that I'm willing to run. We don't have 2 small forwards, but we do have LeBron. We do have Channing Frye, who I think would be a better power forward, to be honest with you. So, just maybe, what could we get for Dirk Nowitzki? And would it be worth it? So like here, we could get Tyson Chandler and Morris Peterson. That's a lot of money getting back. So I don't know if you want to take something like that. Here, it's a lot of money, but it's also a pick. And then we could trade as well Ron Artest away. Carlos Boozer and Udonis Haslem. Now, Udonis Haslem, I don't really want. I'd rather keep Channing Frye probably, but yeah. That trade is just crazy. It's not getting me anything back. Neither would technically this trade. So I'm really at a compass impasse here. Karolinko, he's been very solid for me, but it's like I don't think there's any piece that gets me over the hump. Actually, Glenn Rice or Glenn Robinson. I mean, look. Alright, look, hear me out, right? Does Glenn Robinson go up if I put him to a power? No. Does LeBron have a problem being at power? Technically. But I could have Glenn Robinson there. Could have Glenn Robinson there as a backup 3 real quick. What would the what the lineup look like. It'd be Chris Paul, Kobe, LeBron, Dirk, Channing Frye, Glenn Robinson, and then Kyle Korver. Well, yeah, Jason Williams too, but he's currently injured. Yeah, this is what we get for wanting to make sure everything's legit and make sure we run things. I really do think we keep. I really do think we keep Glenn Robinson as the backup. But what could he get me if I look through the list again? So we could save on a Richard Hamilton. We could go pick up a Allen Houston and a Hugh Turkoglu. We want to try to win rings though, and like none of these players are really speaking to me and be like, hey, like pick us up, we're gonna get a ring. Like none of them are really doing that for me, if that makes sense. So what do I want to do? So we could do this, save a lot of money, pick up Chris Kaman and an extra first. Could I get like maybe 2 seconds from y'all too? Alright, bro, we're not getting that, but I'll do that again. So they want to give me Dan Deku, and they want a first. We're not doing that, bro. Alright, so Glenn Robinson is just gonna get shipped out for. We're gonna choose Chris Kaman and a first. Now that that's settled, yeah, man. What those moves necessarily do for us kind of just saves us money. I mean, do we even have enough players? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11. I think we only have 7 players anyways. Chris Paul, Kobe, LeBron, Dirk, Chris Kaman. We got Channing Frye, Kyle Korver. Okay, so we actually have 9 players, or 8 players. So once Jason Williams comes back, we'll have an 8-man rotation, and then we'll just let the CPU sign whoever they gotta sign. Maybe we get like 1 more year of being completely bad, and then yeah, I don't even know, dude. We went from looking like we were gonna be unstoppable to looking like we'll never win another championship again. I don't know, we're kind of cooked. GM Just Trilly can't do it. They should have fired me. They should have fired me a long time ago. I'm not gonna lie. They should have fired me after I traded Reggie Miller over Chris Mullin. That's exactly when they should have fired me. That's not an exaggeration either. They should have fired me when I traded Reggie Miller. I mean, our team's still winning, but okay, Tim Duncan, another MVP. Kevin Garnett, another Defensive Player of the Year. Kobe, still doing Kobe things. LeBron, doing Bron things. Damn, Glenn Robinson, he was a All-NBA team. I mean, you know what? Props to Karolinko. We traded him away, and he got given a better opportunity. Now, technically, he's basically averaging the same stuff with us. So I guess maybe he would have already been it, but we'll take it. We're the second seed again. Probably gonna lose in the second round. Yep. Oh my God. All right. First off, how are they able to keep winning with just that team? Something's got to change. There is no way that the Grizzlies are allowed to just keep winning, and there's no money problem there. How is there no money problem there? I really need. I really do need an answer of to how there's like where the money is coming from, because what do we have? We have pick 31. We didn't even trade for a lot of first, so it's like how do we get 31? I know we traded our pick, but I mean, guys. And then like our whole team is now now like free agents. I don't know what to do, man. We're gonna trade Jason Williams for that. We're gonna go ahead and take Aaron Brooks with that pick, Tiago Splitter with that pick, and Josh McRoberts with that pick. Honestly, those are very good signings, actually. What it's worth. We don't want any of them. We do want LeBron James back. I guess we want Kyle Korver back, even though I'm not gonna lie, he hasn't really done anything, and I guess we'll take Chris Kaman back just so we have a center. LeBron James is trying to go to the Pistons. Well, you ask LeBron if you think he's actually going to get to go to the Pistons. The answer is no. No, he's not. So, yeah. What the heck? Look, man. We've had some highs, we've had some lows. I think we're sitting at more of the lows for the rest of our career. This has been very sad. I'm not gonna lie, this has been very, very sad. Old man Isaiah Ryder, I would love to have you on my squad if you want to join up. Johnson, I guess. Troy Murphy, nah. Austin, you know what? Austin, you look like a chill guy. You're invited. You know what? That worked out pretty well. Is our team gonna win? Probably not. I mean, dude, this team on paper is insane. I mean, besides the bench is mid, but the starting five plus 6 man, like This has got to win. This has got to win. And also, we will be cutting here because we will be adding the next rounds of expansion teams. So I got to go put them in real quick. All right, so on our way to Sim, on our way to 2008. Kind of a rough sim. Usually I build way better. Not gonna lie. It's kind of been disappointing. But hopefully the team of Chris Paul, LeBron, Kobe Bryant, Dirk, Chris Kaman, Shannon Fry, they all get together, work around, and they can win. Because we're on a pretty long drought. We want to check the last time I won a championship. There is not a single person on this team left from any of the championship teams. Basically, all of those players are retired. We technically are in a new area. I said area. Oh my, cut that. Editor, cut that. I'm home with editor. I don't even know, man. Hey, look, the team doing great. LeBron, okay, LeBron, 20, 26, 6, 9, 3, and 2. Kobe, 25. Chris Paul's got 20 and 10. Okay. Dirk, Dirk is jumping. Chris Kaman, he's just been. Kyle Korver, I mean, scoring a bit better, but that's really it. Alright. Team's vibing, 35 and 12. On our way to our next ring. Question mark? Question mark. Yeah, I'm gonna edit that. Like how my Fantress. Oh my god. I'm saying Fantress. I can't even. I don't even know. I don't. We might gotta pack this up for the day. Kobe. I mean, you're the Mamba, bro. We're gonna give you a contract, but please accept that. Thank you. Dirk. I mean, you're the Nowitzki. Take a little bit of less contract. All right, come on. I'll offer you a flat 1,800. Yo, Dirk. Darkio, what you doing, bro? Alright, man. I don't even know if I want to pay you all that money. You're 29 years old. I don't know if that's safe, but rely on Dirk. I'm gonna rely on Kobe. I'm gonna rely on LeBron. Mainly LeBron. Just LeBron. I'm actually relying on Chris Paul too. Chris Paul better not let me down. Okay. You know what's letting me down? This team in the win record. I'm about to see Kevin Garnett win the MVP. And oh wow, that's a shocker. LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Rookie of the Year. Jared Jack, Sixth Man of the Year. Kevin Garnett, another deep boy. Most improved is also Jared Jack, which I believe is pretty well deserved. And so we got Chris Paul and LeBron James, all NBA first. We got Allen Iverson, Tim Duncan in a second. After that, we ain't got no other person. All in the defensive, we got LeBron, and that's about it. So we are the second seed. I believe LeBron is now back. So LeBron and Dirk are injured. Who is not getting minutes on my team? Technically, number 9, Jamal Robinson. Honestly, we can play Jamal some. That's perfectly fine. What injuries do LeBron have? LeBron has a lower back bruise, and Dirk has a bruised right hip. can they get past Phoenix? But they're against this sweaty ass team, so they're probably gonna lose. We're just gonna sit around. Oh my god, they won. Oh my. We're back to winning. We're back to winning our 5th rank. I gotta go check. I gotta go check. League history, NBA history. So the Grizzlies have 7 chips. We won 4 with Hakeem Olajuwon as our main player from 1990 to 94. We just won in 2008. "13 years later, and we barely won." Isaiah Ryder retires with a ring. Jamal Robinson retires. Alright. Isaiah Ryder goes into the Hall of Fame. Totally normal. Add 2 new teams. Yes. Now, the new teams, you'll see later, but we do have 8 via balls. Please go up. Nah, but we do get 10. We got 24 as well, and we got 32. But the 2 new teams is gonna be whenever we get to here. Oh no. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really necessarily care about him. I'd rather Kyle Korver. I mean, so the new teams are going to be the Baltimore Bullets and the Buffalo Braves. So technically not new teams, technically discontinued teams / teams that have already changed franchises. So instead of Washington Wizards being the Bullets' history now, the Bullets are going to have their own history. So another thing I was going to talk about, I think the play here is we go out and we try to get either Kevin Love or we try to get I don't know. I think Kevin Love is the move here. I mean, there's Kevin Love we can get. Technically, there's DeAndre Jordan. There's Goran Dragic. We could wait to see who's round 10. We're gonna have to clearly go up with Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook. We're not gonna be able to get them. We also have Chris Paul, so it's not really worth it. So I think either Kevin Garnett or Kevin Love or Michael Beasley is going to be worth it. I just got to see who goes where. So Michael Beasley actually went 3. So Miami Heat just got Kevin Love. Love to okay, unironically, I would love to have Kevin Love. I gave y'all that. I gave y'all 24. Okay. Gave y'all all of these. And I threw in. Oh, yeah. And we keep 10. I love that. Oh my god, we could get Serge Ibaka too. We could get DeAndre Jordan. Actually, I really like the idea of DeAndre Jordan. I do like the idea. You generally can't trade this. What a trash ass game. My bad. I'm sorry, Ronnie. You ain't deserve that. Actually, I've seen some crazy Ronnie 2K hate, where people are like, "You gotta fix the game." And he was like, I I don't even do anything with the game. The only thing I can do is try to give y'all's feedback to the right dev team. And like in my head, I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, so you're supposed to give it to the right dev team. So why are the devs not fixing anything either? If you're actively like giving something, I feel like the dev team should be willing to help with said thing, or vice versa. I mean, I don't know. Maybe like I know I don't know too much about like video games, or at least making them and stuff like that. But I just feel like it would still be easier on 2K to fix certain things rather than just leave them and let them be trash. That's just me though, I guess. We need a 4-8 backup small forward. We'll offer that, and then we'll offer Keith Van Horn a contract as well. Honestly, we got both of them. Yeah, I'm down. Sign both. It says we have 4 power forwards. Just gonna make this random guy a shooting guard. He's never gonna play, so it's fine. But we'll just make him there. And then we need another point guard. Preferably a third string. Actually, do we need a third? Do we need a third string or a second string? We probably need a second string. I'll check that. I mean, Khalid, we drafted him originally. Never signed him to a deal, but we did draft him. Big Ben. Back there. I miss Ben. Well, this Ben. Cheesy, bro, sure. Yeah, sign. Alright, perfect. We got our team back. LeBron, 96. Chris Paul up to a 94. We still got Kobe at a 93/92. Dirk's here. Channing Frye's getting a little bit better. After that, the team is basically just all just here. Wasn't DeAndre Jordan like a 78? I'm tripping. Was he not? I mean, we won a ring, so at the end of the day, our team, we did it. What did Jason Tatum say? We did it. You know what I'm saying? My goat, my absolute goat. I can't wait to watch Celtics basketball next season, man. Jason Tatum, I'm gonna have high hopes. Although I really hate that we traded Jaylen Brown. I'm gonna have high hopes that Paul George can really be like a 20-point per game scorer. I'm gonna hope Derek White doesn't have that bad of a season. Damn, other people are dropping draft classes. Just to be clear, this is my one, y'all. Genealogy. Work in progress is not work in progress anymore. The draft class is technically done. So, yo, we signed Christian Lynch back. That's fire. So our starting lineup, we got Chris Paul, Kobe Bryant, LeBron, Dirk, Kevin Love, Channing Frye, Matt Harper, Al Korver, Khalid Element, and Keith Van Horn on the bench. That is a beautiful team. There's technically no backup center playing, but yeah, man, I'm fine with this. We already won one. Can we win another? But anyway, so yeah, back to the Celtics. I have high hopes. We got Mitchell Robinson. I don't know what's going on with him in the Knicks, but like he be beefing with people. But like he's definitely a top 5 rebounder in the league. You can say what you want. I believe he's top five. I do know he's had a few liabilities, like can't hit free throws, can't really shoot, but the offensive rebounding and rebounding skill overall, I feel like is gonna really blend well with the Missoula Ball 3 type of Celtics that he's building over there. So realistically, I believe that gives Tatum, Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, even Paul George more chances to shoot. Kid contract, you're paying him basically the same as Mitchell Robinson. You're confirming 2 centers for the next 3+ years unless you trade them. Paul George, I'm assuming he opts into his player option without a question. I mean, if he doesn't, maybe it's a agreed upon thing that he returns to Boston for cheap just to be a title contender. I would love that. I mean, if Paul George gets rid of his player option, I mean, that's like $50 million back into our accounts. We could sign him back for like 15, 20, have another 30 million on the side for somebody. Like, to me, that, I mean, I don't know if that's how that actually works. Just to be honest, I was paying much attention, but I would assume. All right, Tim Duncan wins another one. Yeah, right. Kevin Garnett wins something else. All right, Al Jefferson. What the trade him. See. Wow, no All NBA members. Very interesting. No All Defensive team either. We are the second team. What do people average? Okay, I'm just gonna go off the assumption. Did we? Okay, so yeah. First off, we want Andre Drummond to be able to shoot a little bit more and touch the ball a little bit more. Kevin Love shouldn't have that high of a shot tendency or touch tendency, because when it's that high, it will take touches from other people. Other than that, I guess everyone else is pretty much the same. I didn't touch anything else. I just felt like adding Kevin Love just apparently made LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and all them just stop scoring. I mean, look at from Dirk to back to 18. Like, makes no sense to me, but heck. We almost lost in the first round. We're probably gonna lose. Yeah. Alright, dude. That Grizzlies team is insane. Like, that Grizzlies team is actually insane. It's not even fair. We got 32 and 33. Jeez, man. Years or 5 rings in like I don't even know how many years. 2 little years. That's what. Yo, Jeff Teague. Jeff Teague with no pants on. Yo, that meme was crazy, bro. I don't know who was making the Jeff Teague memes. But like, I don't know whoever made Jeff Teague originally with no pants on, but like, bro, that was a day. That was a day for sure. Christopher Paul, why are you trying to go to another team, bro? You just want a ring, dude. Like, chill. I don't even know who to sign back. Oh, God, the game sucks. I'm sorry, Ronnie. It's not your fault. think we have two cards. Yeah, I don't know who Bernard is or why he's even on a contract. You can get out of here. All right, and then we're going to be into the 2010 draft. The 2010 draft is the last draft that I, as a creator, have other than 2011. So 2010 and then 2011 should be the very last ones. I've never done any more drafts after that. That's mainly because I couldn't get a bunch of time. You know, like, this stuff takes a lot of time. Being one person trying to work, it just didn't really work out as well. Alright, test the lineup again. Test the lineup that I hope works. Still lost the roll. Yeah, man, give Jeff Teague some minutes. I trust Jeff Teague. I really trust Jeff Teague, man. Jeff Teague is my GOAT. Like, he's not better than Jason Tatum, but like, he low-key chill. Honestly, his podcast be entertaining. And all the funny clips that should be coming from that. I mean, it's just pure. It's peak. It's peak. I'm not gonna lie. Jeff Teague. Look, I know you don't know me. You'll probably never see this video. But like, you should invite me to the podcast. You should definitely. I don't even care. You should definitely invite me. Matter of fact, that goes for any NBA player. I'm not big yet, but have trust in me. Have faith. Y'all should put me on the podcast. I'm telling you, I will debate any NBA topic. I'll debate the 50s with you. Bro, I'm 22. I will debate the 50s with you. I have no problem doing it. If y'all want to quote me, I think Wilt was fake. I'm actually just a hater, if you want to be real. Bill Russell, my GOAT. I'm saying Wilt ain't got nothing on Bill Russell. Maybe that's my Celtics bias. Again, I didn't even get to watch Larry Bird play live either. So it's like, hey, I grew up with IT, like, first exposure, like, Big 3, 08, 09, Kevin Garnett, Rondo, like, yeah, bro, I debate any era. I'll debate any era. I'll debate any, like, stat line. I don't even care. Y'all just yap the yap for real. You need somebody to put up just like random numbers or something, I got you. Damn, Kobe took a mad pay cut. Shout out to Kobe. Shout out to the Bean taking a mad pay cut. I just hit simulate date instead. But shout out to the Bean taking that pay cut. Even though he's making like all of my money. Him and LeBron. It's only 2010, man. Jeez, we've been recording for like 6 hours. It's not even an exaggeration. It's been like 6 hours. It's been like 7, actually. LeBron James, MVP. Nice. Stephen Curry, Rookie of the Year. Mike Conley, 6-man. Kevin Garnett, defensive. Andre Blatch, most improved. Christian Lynch on our team, 71-11. We got Chris Paul, LeBron on All-NBA first. Tim, Elton, Brandon, All-NBA third. So, can we actually get past the second round now? That's a shock. Paul. It was literally a rematch, and we won another ring. So that's ring number 6. Not too bad. I guess 20 rings would be the actual, like, what we should go for. Or the goal, I should say. Shaq just retired. Wow. We watched him win a few things for certain. Draft, lottery, or the draft in general. Not too worried about. I still have my whole team. Chris Paul, Jeff T, Kobe, Corver, LeBron, we got Dirk, we got Shane, we got Kevin Love, we got DeAndre Jordan. Who's my backup small forward? I don't even know, but I think it was Matt Harpring. Yeah, it was Matt Harpring. Hey, can we bring in Mike Miller? I wouldn't even be mad about that. Bringing up Mike Miller, maybe. Worst case is we offer Jamario Moon a contract. Let's offer Nate Robinson. I said officer. Yo, I can't speak. Alright, we got all three of them. We don't need to sign you then. I'd rather use that backup money. Let's go with George Gabarge or Gabusha. I don't remember how to fully pronounce it. We don't have enough money for Nate Robinson. I guess that's cool. We got enough money for Carlos Arroyo though. Yeah, that works. Alright, so team going in, Chris Paul, Carlos Arroyo, Jeff T, Kobe, Kyle. We got LeBron, Mike Miller, we got Dirk, Cheney Fry, we got Kevin Love, and DeAndre. Honestly, the team is great. We just won a ring. I would say we got better. Kevin Love's getting better. DeAndre Jordan's getting better. Yeah, I would say we're looking pretty good. Kyle Korver looks like he's peaked at like a 70, but right here, we're going to put in the next draft class that I'm going to have to find, which is going to be 2011. Actually, I will, while I'm here, I should have 2011. I don't think I have anything after 2011. So if I do got 2011, that's going to be the last one we do, or at least show. But if not, I'll just back out and look for something. So, all right, I do have a draft class. There's not actually 92 in here, I believe. But yeah. So we are in 2011. This will be the next draft class. But I'm gonna end it right here. We're gonna do this in like 2 parts. The next simulation is gonna probably feature the next like 30 or 40 seasons. And what the PS lets. So I'm gonna see y'all in the continued half, I guess. I don't even know. LeBron James.